Happy New Year and welcome back.
It's a good day. It's a good day to be alive.
Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Janet and today's video is all about my new planner. If you have been following my channel, you know that I am a total planner junkie. Anything stationery, I love it. So when the new year is coming, it gets me really excited because I get to put a new planner together. So today's video is all about my planner setup for this year. Now, I know there's a glare, like major glare, I know. I usually do the filming on my phone and my screen is completely shattered and it got my camera. So there's like there's a crack over my camera. So if I move, you see a little ghost reflection over here. I know, I'm sorry. I hope you can look past it. So bear with me, please. I really wanted to get this video up because, like I said, it's the first week of the year and that's when a lot of people are putting their planner together. So I hope that this helps you, anybody out there looking for ideas or tips on setting up their planner for the year. So this year I am back to the Erin Condren Life Planner. This was a gift to me and I am glad they chose this one. I haven't used this one for about 2 years. They have changed quite a bit. Obviously nothing major like from the layout. The layout is still the same. This is the weekly horizontal. This is the layout that I prefer. But they have switched a few things around. They've added a few pages, I think. And the pages themselves are better quality. They are a lot thicker. So I don't think my pens will be bleeding through. Which doesn't really bother me, but I know some of you are big on like, do the pages bleed? So they have changed the thickness of their pages. Last year I did switch a few planners and this year I have a few. So if you are interested in seeing my planner lineup, go ahead and like this video and I'll go ahead and get to filming that. Hopefully my screen is fixed by then. So this is how I set up my planner. It has worked for me for quite a long time. So I start off by gathering my supplies, and that includes my new planner, my old planner for notes and to reference, any notes that you have laying around with future dates that you might need to schedule in, and anything that works for you for decorating, stickers, washi tape, paper clips, highlighters, pens, all that good stuff. Now I know I'm using the Happy Planner stickers on an Erin Condren. Don't kill me. So I'm going to give you a little flip through of my planner. This one, the covers, both covers, the front cover and the back cover are obviously laminated, so you can use for a dry erase. The front is lined and the back is blank. So I will be using that just for taking notes, maybe grocery list. They have this year at a glance, which doesn't give much room for future planning. So I don't use that for this. I don't use this for much actually. And then it goes on to this grid of 12 squares. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with that yet. So I'm just going to put a sticky for a focus of the month, for the month. Maybe like my goals for that month. I don't know. What I like to start off by doing is adding this sticky note on each of the month at a glance spreads, because when I do go back to decorating, I don't want to be limited because I already wrote on the grid for the future dates. So I want everything to kind of come together. I'm decorating, so I don't want anything to stick out because I wrote on it a few months ago. So I start off by adding the birthdays because those dates don't change. You can also opt out to using pencil in your calendar, like the month at a glance. You can go ahead and scribble in pencil, then you can go back and erase it. I just find it so much easier to just remove the sticky note once I get to that month and it's time to decorate and, you know, get all creative with it. So that's what works for me, but you can also use a pencil. So like I said, I do like to start
by planning the unchangeable dates. That includes birthdays, holidays. This planner already has the holidays printed on the calendar, so I don't have to add these, but on my regular calendar I would usually scribble in there. Then I go ahead and add any future dates that have already been planned, trips, vacation, etc. And lastly, I do like to scribble in a reminder for myself to schedule or plan for certain dates. I like to schedule my doctor appointments a few months before, so I will go ahead and remind myself. This can also include any house maintenance, car maintenance that you need to get done, that you need to schedule. This is just a friendly reminder for yourself.
Now, what I mean by planning things, like making time to plan for other things, it's like, so I have 2 kids, and you know, not that you need kids to go to any of these places, but I have kids and they're more of the reason why I do these things, like the pumpkin patch, go see Christmas lights and all that. And I feel like this year we kind of ran out of time because we were leaving like, oh, we have, you know, 3 more weeks left from this month, so we can go ahead and do that, you know, and the following weekend. And then something happened that weekend, and then we couldn't, like, it wasn't like a priority. And I kind of want those things to be a priority for my family, just because, like I said, I do have kids. We did go last year, 2017, to the pumpkin patch, and I saw how much fun David had, and I love seeing that and just interacting with other people and being out. I just feel like it kind of, I ran out of time. Like I said, I ran out of time this year, and I don't want to run out of time again. So I am adding like a little reminder in the month previous to that to go ahead and choose a date, you know, agree with my husband on a date that we will be taking the kids to the pumpkin patch or to go see the lights, the Christmas lights or whatever, right? So this tip is also great for scheduling your kids' doctor's appointments. I have a little bit of a problem sometimes when I call in for like, oh, you know, my son needs his yearly checkup this month or whatever. Oh, well, we don't have one till like 2 months from, or like a month from now, really early in the morning or really late in the afternoon. So I do want to go ahead and add like a little reminder a few months prior to that to just go ahead, call in, schedule a doctor's appointment. And it just, you know, so much easier when that month comes and you don't have to schedule the appointment. You're not stressing yourself out because it's not on a time slot that works for you. And to some people that might not matter. It does matter to me just because I know how much my kids get really fussy if they haven't had their nap. I'm just going to save myself the burden of going around with, you know, a 3-year-old throwing a tantrum and a 9-month-old, you know, wanting to be fed while we're waiting on the doctor. You know, just avoid all that. So, okay, that was a really long explanation, but I hope I made my point clear. You do have to make time for planning, especially those bigger events for you. Those things that you want to prioritize, and yeah. So.
And now for pens. These are my favorite. I love these Papermate Flair. I will link those for you down below. They came in a pack of 5, I believe. And then these other ones that were from Dollar Tree, they just have been one of my favorites. So, okay, I do color coordinate. So I use my pink for birthdays. I use my green for money, any bills, any paydays that I'm going to get. And then I use the blue for holidays. It won't get used much in this planner because the holidays are already printed. I like using orange for appointments, anywhere that I need to be at a certain time, and the purple for events, any dinners, barbecues, etc. And then these other ones I use mostly for the smaller stuff and my YouTube channel. Color coding my planner really just helps me see at a glance how much work, how much money, how much of each is going to be happening that month. And then on to the last few pages of my planner. These pages they've added, I know that for sure. They added line paper and dotted paper and coloring pages. These are so cute and would be perfect for maybe a doodle or just when you have some time. Yeah, so I love these pages. And then you have your contacts. And then future planning for the following year. I wish they had this for the year that we're on, that would be great. But I love this, and they added some freebie stickers in the last few pages. They are super cute. They're nice and shiny and super girly.
So there you have it, my planner set up for this year. Like I said, I do have a few planners that I will be using for different purposes, for different things, for different purposes. And if you would like to see that lineup of planners and a little flip through of each, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up and I will get to filming that. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out when I do upload those videos. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I hope that you found this video helpful, useful, and learned something, or, you know, kind of nitpick at my tips and find something that works for you. Thank you so much for watching. Happy New Year. May this year be filled with lots of love and work and happiness and joy and good health and all the good stuff. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys on the next one.